And Erin is in for Annalise today. And Erin, between hurricanes and what those folks are dealing with in the West, all along the West Coast, I mean, it's really incredible the weather differences that we have here in the continental U.S.
It's busy for any forecaster, just kind of trying to cover all of it right now, but especially when you look at the Atlantic Basin right now with 5 named systems, of course. We've got Paulette that's quickly taking off to the northeast, not expected to impact the U.S. Renee is weakening. Vicky still holding steady as a tropical storm, but it's expected to weaken later today. We will have to watch Teddy, forecast to become a major hurricane, but it looks like it's going to stay out in the Atlantic, maybe head toward Bermuda, so we will be watching that. Of course, right now, though, we are watching Sally, still looking at a Category 1 hurricane bearing down on the northern Gulf Coast right now. Was a Category 2 hurricane yesterday. It did weaken overnight with drier air kind of getting wrapped into that circulation, but regardless of Category 1, Category 2, or even tropical storm strength, this is going to pack a punch for the Gulf Coast. So we're still looking at the 10 a.m. advisory. They're a little late with the 11 a.m. advisory, so 85-mile-an-hour sustained winds moving so slowly to the northwest at 2 miles an hour, and it's that slow pace which has forecasters concerned because it's going to take so long for this storm to make landfall, eventually move inland, and kind of lose some of the energy that it gains from hanging out over the warm Gulf waters. So you notice by 7 a.m., still a Category 1 hurricane, 80-mile-an-hour sustained winds approaching the Alabama coastline, and then eventually making landfall late morning, early afternoon, and then weakening as it takes off to the northeast. But this is still going to produce heavy rainfall inland in Alabama, Georgia. Carolinas are going to be looking at some of this as well, but it's especially the western Florida panhandle, the Alabama coast, and the southeastern Mississippi coast that we are watching for the storm surge potential, for the hurricane force winds, the tropical storm force winds, and for that life-threatening flooding ongoing as well. 4 to 7 feet of storm surge kind of along the Alabama coastline, and for some of the Mississippi Delta, then you've got that 3 to 5 feet kind of surrounding that area. But this storm surge potential stretching into the Louisiana coastline and toward the western portion of Florida as well, past the panhandle. And then it's this rainfall. So we're talking about 4 to 7 feet of storm surge, that water just kind of being pushed inland by those hurricane force winds and the forward motion of this hurricane. And then you've got really 1 to 2 feet of rainfall, with some models even suggesting that there could be 30 inches of rain when all is said and done in some places. But you notice, just kind of looking at the potential rainfall there, Pensacola to Gulf Shores, Dauphin Island, we're looking at 15 to 20 inches of rain on top of that storm surge. So this is going to be a significant event over really the next 24 to 36 hours. We're dealing with tropical moisture kind of surging in. It's just very active in the Gulf right now, but we have some rain coming our way by midweek and late week due to a frontal system. It's not going to drop several inches of rain. We're looking at maybe 1/4 of an inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain when all is said and done, and I do think most of us are dry this afternoon. We've got partly cloudy to partly sunny skies with temperatures in the mid-80s. We stay in the 80s this week, but we've got that 50% chance for showers and storms on Thursday. I think we'll see a few showers around on Wednesday, but the bulk of this rain arrives on Thursday. Front swings through late Thursday into Friday, gives us this reinforcing shot of drier air, sets us up for a very nice weekend. We are fortunate here in North Texas. We're going to have sunny skies, lows Saturday and Sunday in the low to mid 60s, and afternoon high temperatures in the mid 80s.